Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant. Today we're looking at that NFL Monday night game between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. How you doing today, Jeff?
Doing great, Dax. The NFL season is coming to a close. A very important game for both of these teams. The Broncos, of course, looking for a first-round bye in the upcoming AFC playoffs. While you look at Cincinnati, only a half-game lead over its biggest division rivals.
Yeah, man, and how about the run-happy Broncos now? I mean, they're the only team in the NFL to rank in the top 10 in total offense and defense. They're fourth best in the league right now in those two areas. Now, they're also fourth best in passing the ball, and now that they actually have a relevant running game, they've gone up to rank 16th best overall. But do you think all that is going to be enough for them to clinch that first-round bye in the upcoming AFC playoffs, man?
Yeah, the Broncos 4-3 on the road this season, Dax. The important part of that, 3-0 against division opponents. So they really haven't measured up outside the division. But, of course, one of those losses coming at New England, the Broncos simply haven't solved the Patriots at Gillette Stadium. When you mention the top 10 offense and defense, that has led to a plus 91.3 yard advantage over opponents. And when you look at this game, yes, you mentioned the rushing numbers, but Cincinnati's defense has been strong against the run while they've benefited against lower-tier quarterbacks. Well, they're not going against a lower-tier signal caller in this one, given the fact that Peyton Manning is 8-0 in his career against the Bengals and 22-1 over the course of his career against AFC North opponents.
Yeah, I'm still kind of weary on the whole deal that he's not banged up and whatnot, but that's something for some other day. All right, now let's take a quick look at the Bengals. Now, so far, they're only a half a game, as you said, up ahead the Steelers and the Ravens in the AFC North. Now, they just shut out the Johnny Manziel-led Browns last week, 30-0, and they've won 4 out of their last 5 games. They're also 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 home games when they're going up against a team with a winning road record. But the real question here is, man, how important is this game for Cincy?
Very important, because we've gone through this year after year with Andy Dalton under center now, and we touched on this before we started shooting this morning, Dax, is Andy Dalton really falters in primetime games. It's evident. He's 2-6 straight up in that situation. I was listening to a radio interview earlier this week on ESPN with John Gruden, basically touched upon the fact that there's added pressure in these games, not just primetime games, but playoff games, and he simply faltered. He's going against one of the better defenses in the league. And then also, when you look at Cincinnati, 4-2 in its last 6 games, ironically enough, those 4 wins on the road, 2 losses at home. Where has this team made its money over the last couple years before this year? Playing at this particular stadium. The game is very important. Obviously, in AFC North standings, those teams in the AFC North, when playing outside of the division, 24-11-1, but they've really benefited by playing against the lackluster NFC South. Denver doesn't play in the NFC South.
Yeah, all right, man. So I think Denver's 7-7, and the Bengals are 7-6-1 in this case against the spread. 3 points doesn't seem that much, but what do you think? I mean, where should we go? Should we just take the Broncos on the -3?
I think the game's priced where it should be. You can't get too much involved in terms of pricing the Broncos higher than 3.5, because this is a meaningful game on both sides. But when you look at it, Denver 6-1 straight up and against the spread as road favorites of 3.5 to 7 points during Manning's time in the Mile High City, and that's a betting trend that I can't go against, especially given the fact that Manning is a closer in these type of situations. He's won his last 8 regular season road games in the month of December and January, all 6 during his time with the Broncos. Of course, that stretches back to his time with Indianapolis. So I'm going to lay the points with the Broncos over the Bengals.
No doubt. A great Monday night game we got here, man. All right, Jeff, as always, thanks a lot, and we'll do some more football again next week.
Thank you.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.